I am Head.Lioness. We are about to get into a midday collective message. Let me move the Apollo out the way because that thing's smoking. Okay, we are about to get into a little midday, late, early afternoonish, I guess we could say, collective message. We're going to see what's going on in the energy. We're going to see what you need to know, who's in your energy, and what you need to know about them. That Apollo is booming. Okay, that's a fresh stick. So happy Wednesday, family. Welcome in, you guys. Hopefully your day has been good to you. Hopefully you're in good spirits and everything is going in your favor. I did not really get a lot of downloads today prior to coming on. Hey, thank you. I did not really, but the only thing I did hear earlier is, and some of y'all may or may not know this little audio. It's an old one. I don't know where it even came from, but I just bust out singing, I'm about to whoop somebody's ass. And it's a audio, and I'm like, who's finna get their ass whooped? Like, I don't know what's happening, but it's like literally, hey, you guys, welcome in, y'all. It's literally like a little voiceover, and I think it was like something that somebody made, or maybe it was somebody's voice, a video or something. I don't know, but hey Niga, I kept hearing that little audio. I'm about to whoop somebody's ass. Oh, I'm about to whoop somebody's ass. I'm like, I don't know who finna get their ass whooped. I don't know what that's about or in what way somebody finna get their ass whooped, but that's what I heard. I'm just like, and when I heard that, that made me go to one of my decks. Okay, thank you for that flower. Because y'all know in this deck, for those of y'all that be rocking with me, y'all know I got a card in here that says, I'll beat his ass if you want me to. That was the first thing I thought of. I seen that card out of this deck. So I was like, I don't know who finna get their ass whooped. I don't want to even condone no violence or anything like that. I'm like, why do we need to pop the reading off like that? I don't know if that's gonna come out, but that's the only thing that I heard. Like, that's the only thing that I heard. You know what I'm saying? It's something about somebody is a part of some type of group chat. A Sagittarius could be significant, heavy emphasis on a Sagittarius. Could be a toxic Sagittarius, because I keep getting my Sagittarius card out here in reverse. So there could be a Sagittarius that's, and maybe even a toxic or karmic Scorpio in the mix or whatever. We got Libra right here. Okay, there's something about like somebody not thinking something through when it came to a situation, and now somebody's heavily discussing another person in a group chat. Hey y'all. Hey Brittany, thank you for coming in and helping me moderate. I don't know what we finna get into. I was like, what they do, Spirit? I'm like, what they do? What did they do? I don't know. So it may or may not come out. I don't know, y'all. Welcome in, y'all. Please come in. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe if you're new here. And welcome back to everybody that continues to tap in with me. I appreciate y'all spending y'all time with me. We're going to go ahead and just start pulling some from this deck and see what comes out. And then I'm gonna go from there. There's something about some type of birthday cake, or so there could be, hey, there could be something about a birthday celebration or some type of celebration, or maybe there's some type of party invite or something like that. And then I keep seeing something about shower smacks. I don't know. I don't know somebody. That Jeremiah song, that Jeremiah song just popped up in my head. So somebody could be about to celebrate, a solar return. Somebody could have just recently celebrated one. Somebody wants to do some sort of favors maybe, or have some sort of experience with someone for their solar return, or somebody could have done something on their solar return that maybe they did not think through or something like that. It might lead to them getting their ass whooped. I don't know, but I know a lot of people are discussing a particular individual in a group chat. Okay. Hey, Allison, happy solar return to your baby. All right. Holy Spirit, what is this message here? Now look. Okay. What's this message here? Shower schmecks. Okay, somebody, I don't know what y'all was doing or what somebody was doing. But I keep seeing that shit. Hey, Queen, what's going on? Somebody can't find the words to say. I know that's right, because I'm sure like now. I don't know what they did and what the consequences is going to be, but somebody, I don't know. Somebody might get the ass whooped. I don't know. Somebody can't find the words to say about something. Okay, what's this about? What, I mean, we finna help them figure it out then, since they can't find the words. Seeing lots of green is in reverse. Let's have a baby in reverse. House fires in reverse. Fire sign energy could be significant. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Taurus, Libra could be significant. Heavy on a Virgo as well. Somebody could be involved. Now, this could be somebody that maybe we thought we would start a family with, or this could be somebody that may want to come back in and have another baby or something like that. Or something like that, because this have a baby gives me Empress energy. So there could be a maternal figure involved that maybe don't want to have another baby, or somebody could not want to have a baby with an individual. I don't know, maybe because they can't afford it with the seeing lots of green in reverse. Somebody's trying to avoid some type of tower, some type of chaos or something like that. Can't find the words to say is in reverse. So maybe somebody can't find the words to say to tell somebody the truth about maybe a baby situation or something like that, that maybe they don't want. I don't know. Somebody might be scared that they're going to get, I don't know. I don't condone violence. I don't condone violence. It's some type of like suffering that somebody's going through, and maybe they can't speak out against this or something like that. Hey, and Callie, what's going on here, Spirit? What's going on? Tom and Jerry, there's some type of push and pull, runner energy. Oh my goodness. So Tom and Jerry could be significant, that you could literally see the cartoon Tom and Jerry. That could have been maybe your favorite cartoon, somebody that could be your era, your generation. You know, it could have came out, or maybe you could have watched it growing up or something like that. But somebody is definitely, somebody could be icing somebody the fuck out with this can't find the words to say, with the runner energy. This is giving maybe even some type of like ghosting situation could be a thing. Somebody could be ghosting somebody. There could be some push and pull, maybe even some hot and cold energy with somebody. Somebody can't find the words to say. Maybe somebody can't afford some type of new beginning that they want or something like that. They're trying to avoid some type of chaos, or there's some type of like changes that they need to make that they're reluctant to make, or they're not really interested in. With that house fires in reverse, they don't want to disturb the peace or like disrupt some sort of foundation, or bring down some sort of foundation or stability or structure that they already have in place. But somebody could definitely be in some sort of runner energy with you. Maybe there's some sort of self-sabotaging ways. Somebody could definitely be isolating from someone, or maybe this is you to another person. Y'all just reverse it, flip it, do what you need to do with it. Just don't force it, okay? She could be a he could be a she, they could be a they, whatever the fuck you're into. I don't care. Just don't force the energy to fit if it does not resonate, okay? Give me more on this. What's going on? Hey. You guys also please be mindful, I'm not on Facebook and I'm not on Instagram, okay? Hey, in the UK, okay? I don't have any backup pages anywhere, all right? I don't have any backup pages anywhere, not on TikTok, not over here on YouTube, and I don't have a Facebook or Instagram. Those are scamming pages. I'm not affiliated with them, all right? Holy Spirit, give me more here. Neo say it is in reverse, so somebody's definitely not speaking. Yeah. Somebody is definitely in runner energy. They're definitely not speaking. Sheesh. Somebody's not talking. It could be about the rain where you are, or it could be currently raining where you are, or something like that. Neo says somebody's not expressing their desires. They're not telling another person what they want, or somebody has put a person they've run, or they've distanced themselves in some sort of way where an individual cannot express their needs, their desires, their wants from said individual. There's some type of push and pull. Like, I don't know why I keep hearing you get a little bit, like maybe bits and pieces of a particular person, or maybe this is somebody where you feel like you can only give them bits and pieces of you because of the way that they show up, you know, their presence in this connection. Is something about can't find the words to say. So somebody's definitely struggling with the Neo say it in reverse. Somebody also definitely wants to be romantically like involved with a person, like for sure, with that shower schmecks there. Okay, that birthday cake song by Jeremiah that I channeled a second ago, this Neo Say It in reverse. Somebody definitely has some sort of like intimate thoughts or something like that of some type of experience that maybe they want to share with the person, or maybe they reminisce about this experience that they had with you. For those of y'all who have crossed certain lines, especially if you got a child with this person or something like that, with that let's have a baby. And then I also just seen that somebody's new person doesn't want kids. Maybe they could not want any more kids, maybe you could not want kids, or maybe you don't want any more kids. And then we seen the let's have a baby in reverse. Like somebody could be like, that's a bill with that seeing lots of green reverse, that's a bill that I'm not trying to front, I don't want no more kids, or some shit like that. That could be a thing also. But somebody could definitely not be expressing how they want to be romantically like involved with the person. Somebody could be repressing a lot of emotions, a lot of feelings, because they can't find the words to say. Death about to reign, and I ghosted somebody because I grew tired of how they were making me feel. I understand that. I understand that. What's this? Can't find the words to say. Give me a little bit more on this, Spirit. What's this person? Let's help them talk if we can. Let's help them talk if we can. This is making me want to go to another deck. What's this? There could be a Taurus involved. You could be a Taurus. Somebody else could be a Taurus. What's this? What's this? Can't find the words to say. Somebody's name could be Quincy, or somebody could go by Q. Okay, so somebody could be dealing with a person whose first, middle, or last name is Quincy. This person could be showing up in some sort of unstable, you know, toxic energy, self-sabotaging energy or something like that. Somebody could also be a Q. Somebody could have pledged or something like that. Give me this. Can't find the words to say. What's going on here? Lemonade, pink, yellow, and raspberry is in reverse. So it's some type of like, it's some type of sour situation that somebody could be caught up in, or something like that. That could be like, because you know, when I channeled this lemonade here, it doesn't matter what flavor you like. Okay, I just channeled those flavors. Somebody could literally like drinking fucking lemonade. It could be that literal. This could be somebody named Quincy that you know that this motherfucker love drinking lemonade. That's how you know this is your message. It could be that literal, but it's something about like somebody, it could be dealing with some sort of sour ass situation that maybe they just can't find the words to tell you about, or you know, they don't know how to make it better or something like that. They don't know how to turn something sour into something sweet. You know what I'm saying? Something enjoyable or something like that. Like, it's also something about like, ugh, I don't know who this is. Like, somebody could definitely be knowing that they created some sort of instability or some sort of sour taste in your mouth. And this could be somebody that's in a space now, and they could be thinking like, I don't even know what to say to turn this situation around with you. I wouldn't know what to say to like, you know, put us back in a good place, like where it's like refreshing, where it's like, you know, quenching to you, if that makes sense. It's what you need, or what we both need, or something like that. That could be for somebody. Give me some more on this. Can't find the words to say. Somebody definitely with this runner energy, this push and pull, you know, this cat and mouse. Somebody wants to be chased or something like that. For some of you, you could not be chasing this individual, and that could be exactly what got somebody speechless. Like, okay, damn, you ain't follow up when I ghosted you, when I dissed you, when I iced you the fuck out, when I stopped talking, whatever the fuck, you ain't follow up, you ain't chased me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that sort of thing. So I wouldn't even know what to say. Somebody could not know exactly where your head is when it comes to a situation. Somebody doesn't know how to come towards another individual like and approach some sort of sour, bitter situation. Or maybe they don't know how to come towards you and tell you about them going through some sort of sour, bitter situation. Hey, you guys. Give me one more. Fell in love with my best friend. Oh my goodness. Can't find the words to say. Fell in love with my best friend. Now, I don't know if this is your best friend that got some sort of some feelings or emotions for you, or somebody fell in love, somebody who was connected to you done, hey Amoa, somebody that was connected to you fell in love with their best friend or some shit like that. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all, the first thing I felt when I said this could be somebody that maybe it could be clear that y'all not gonna cross that line. We just cool, we just friends. Like that sort of thing. But maybe somebody done fell in love with a person. So you gonna know if somebody was real close and then they disappeared on your ass or something like that. Like that could be a confirmation for somebody here. It's like, damn, I thought we was cool. Like that sort of thing. Somebody could have definitely fallen in love with the individual that maybe they weren't supposed to, or they felt like they weren't supposed to. And this could be maybe because of some sort of other situation that this person, some sort of sour ass situation. Somebody could also be looking at you like a best friend, maybe even whether you know this or not. Can't find the words to say. Somebody could definitely be feeling like you're like their homie, lover, friend or something like that. Somebody could have also figured they would friend zone you or something like that and turned around and fell in love with you. And this could be like disturbing this person's reality or something like that. Like, sheesh. Ooh, hold on real quick. Hold on. Let's get you the fuck up out of here. Let's get you out of here. Hold on real quick. Yeah, let's get you out of here. Hey. What's this Tom and Jerry like push and pull runner energy? Like, get the fuck on. I tried to change, but I can't. Damn. So somebody's like permanently stuck in runner energy? Like, what the fuck? Running. What they say? Keep running. Like, what the fuck? I tried to change, but I can't. Somebody could like be running from you or pulling away from you in some sort of way because of something that they know they need to change about themselves, that they maybe can't get some sort of control over or something like that. Yeah, this is crazy. Tell me more about this Neo. Say it in reverse. February 2nd, 2022 could be significant. Somebody, you could be seeing twos everywhere. It's something about some sort of decisions that need to be made in order to get in alignment or something like that. Give me one more. It's time to acknowledge, it's time to acknowledge the family trauma. Start with self. Ooh-wee. Neo, say it in reverse. So somebody got some sort of family trauma or something like that. Damn, y'all. Somebody could be a light worker. You could be a light worker. Light worker, you need to up your protection. Okay? Up your spiritual protection. Do protective work, light worker. Okay? It's also something about perfect your skill set. Okay? So for those of you who are like baby witches, or those of you who are like, you know, just beginning doing your candle work and stuff like that, like I always tell y'all, please make sure that you are using your gifts for good. Okay? Do not go into the darkness. All right? Protection work is the safest work that you can fucking do. All right? But whatever the case may be, somebody here, just make sure you're doing your due diligence and knowing what you're getting yourself into and setting pure, clear, positive intentions with the work that you're doing, okay? That's for somebody here. Somebody definitely needs to up their protection. That could be doing a spiritual bath. That could be doing a cord cutting. That could be doing a cleansing, cleaning your home, like top to bottom, that sort of thing. Wiping your doors down, locking your mirrors. There could be certain things that you need to do. Just trust your intuition with whatever you're being called to do, and make sure you're doing it with pure intentions for, you know, why you're doing the work you're doing. Okay? But there's somebody here that could definitely try to put you in a box or put you in a certain place in their life. And I think this person could have fallen in love with you. And I think that this individual could have severe family trauma. that they do not talk about, that prevents them, or maybe they have a defense. This is a defense mechanism. They self-sabotage in some sort of way. They shut down. I don't know why I just heard nonverbal. Somebody could have a nonverbal child or something like that. Like that could be, this person could have a nonverbal child. You could have a nonverbal child, or there could be somebody directly connected to either of you individuals. Like that could be like nonverbal, maybe a sibling or, you know, something like that. Like that could be a thing that I don't know who that's for. But it's, or maybe if this person isn't like, you know, physically nonverbal, when I'm hearing nonverbal child, maybe something could have happened in this person's childhood due to some sort of family trauma of their childhood. They don't talk. They don't express themselves. You know, they just observe. They, you know, like that sort of thing. It's something about starting with self. There's some things that this person needs to say, or maybe they need to talk to you about. They need to be expressive about the things that they went through as a child, maybe abuse, maybe, you know, dysfunction, you know, some type of, you know, it's some type of trauma here that somebody needs to talk about that they don't. And this could be keeping this person in some sort of space where they self-restrict. They restrict themselves from love. Even though somebody loves you, they have a hard time expressing it. Okay? They have a hard time expressing it. They could have been silenced or ignored a lot, maybe as a child, or maybe, you know, by people in their family. Or there's some type of family trauma here that someone does not talk about. You could be coming in as a light in this person's life. Remember, I said there's some type of foundation or something like that. Like somebody has built some sort of reality for themselves as a defense mechanism, as some form of protection for themselves. But they deprive themselves of like intimacy and connections and things like that. But I think somebody here, you and your aura, your energy, like that sort of thing, you've been able to penetrate through somebody's barrier, is what I just heard. And I think this could be something that's not easy for a lot of people to do. And you could be having this person speechless, somebody here. This could also be why they're in runner energy. This person could be afraid of you. Like they literally could be afraid of you. The fact that they could have put all of these protective measures in place and they still ended up falling in love with you. Sheesh. Somebody definitely could have experienced some type of sour ass situation or something like that that created some type of like instability for them. And they could just be like functioning, like they're making it work, even though it's an unhealthy, function, basically. It's doing them a disservice. Shit. Tell me more. Tell me more. What's this? Can't find the words. Say somebody's in love with a person and they look at you like a good friend, like their best friend, or somebody feels like a connection, like with you could, again, be a homie, lover, friend type of situation. And that could scare somebody. Confirmation. Damn, come through. Tell me more. Y'all, remember I just said I seen the card that said your new person doesn't want children, and it came out in the upright a minute ago when I saw it. Why it just came out in reverse now? Can't find the words to say. Fell in love with my best friend, and then your new person doesn't want children is in reverse. So for some of you guys, there could be somebody that maybe they already have a child. And let me just put this out here. I always tilt my hat to my other parents that are dealing with children that are autistic, children that are, you know, that have certain, you know, disabilities or disadvantages, you know, things like that, because I know how hard the day-to-day reality is. Okay? To the point where it really makes me emotional, because I know how hard it is to be a mother of two children that as of now, you know, they're fine, so on and so forth. We're, you know, it's a blessing. However, I can only imagine what, you know, parents that don't have that, you know, that didn't get that privilege, you know. And so I tilt my hat to y'all. For somebody here, either you or this person could be the reality. And because of that, maybe somebody is in a place where it's like, I don't want to have any more kids, maybe out of fear that maybe, you know, we might run into this again or something like that. Like that could be a thing. So just, you know, especially when it comes to some new person coming in, or maybe there could be a situation where you don't have any children, but the person that's coming in, they already have a child, and that child could, you know, have certain disadvantages that they deal with. And so this person could know that you want to have more children, or you would like to have a child, but they're not wanting to cross that line again, just out of fear, you know what I'm saying, of maybe we might run into a hiccup again, and I just don't want to put another child through that. I don't want to put us through that, like that sort of thing. So that could definitely be the reality for someone. So just be mindful of that if you find yourself at that bridge. You know what I'm saying? Now, later, whenever. Remember, my readings are timeless. Okay? My readings are timeless. So just keep that little mental note in the back of your mind if you come across that type of situation. For others of you that could not be your reality, for somebody here, this person could want to start a whole family with you. Whether y'all already have children individually or neither one of y'all got kids, somebody could definitely want to start a family. Like, or maybe, you know, somebody has expressed that they don't want any more kids. I don't know why I keep getting that. Somebody could have expressed that they don't want no more kids, or they don't want kids at all. Some of y'all are like, no, I don't want to cross that bridge. I'm going to be the rich auntie. I'm going to be the rich uncle. Like, I'm going to be the rich, you know what I'm saying? Like that person. I'm not going to be the one. That's not my purpose here. You know, like that sort of thing. But this could be somebody that could have fallen in love with you, and they want the whole experience. They want the whole experience. You know what I'm saying? Like that sort of thing. Yeah. That's crazy that I mentioned it and it came on out, and it came out in reverse. Somebody definitely wants to create some type of new beginning with a person for sure, but I don't think this person knows how to say it. Give me this Tom and Jerry. Someone said that to me last night. Business will be my baby. I know that's right. I know that's right. I'm also 65. Not happening. You be surprised, Sharon. Okay? You be surprised. Hey, it happens. It definitely does for older women. It does happen. It can be high risk, but it does happen if you're willing to take that chance. So, yeah. Okay, your voice makes me melt. Okay, deep voice, soft voice, phone calls, long talks. Somebody is not talking. Somebody is not talking. Somebody be going mute. Somebody be going mute. Somebody be ignoring phone calls. There is like little to no communication. Or somebody is not going like having these deep conversations. It says phone calls, long talks. Somebody, it's something about somebody's voice. Maybe somebody be like, hey, look, I got to run away from it with this Tom and Jerry runner energy. Somebody's voice could be doing something to somebody to the point where it's like, you know what? I can't even be on the phone with you like that. Because when I be talking to you and shit, you know, my mind get to going places. I just, you know, I'm caking on the phone and shit. I don't be caking on the phone. Like, your voice is all deep and shit. You got your Barry White going, like that sort of thing. So somebody could be like blocking out, like not having conversations with somebody. Somebody's definitely not talking, like for sure. Somebody's definitely not talking. This is also something about like somebody here, like if you and this person do talk on the phone, let me say this, and I don't want you to feel like, oh, I should feel special. You want a cookie? No, you shouldn't. Because this is some whack ass shit if I'm being real with you. But we're gonna get through the reading, and I'm gonna, you know, I feel like the bits and pieces of conversation that you could get from somebody is more than what other people could say that they've gotten from this person. And you could be getting bare minimum, if anything at all. And it's like, I tried to change, but I can't. Somebody is very, very guarded. Very, very guarded. They could self-isolate. Somebody is stuck in hermit mode, it feels like to me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Give me one more over here. And this could be because family trauma. Like family trauma. Cycle closed. They didn't step up. Oh, shit. Okay, well, maybe something. Even if somebody has been lighting candles on you and a new lover to stop y'all from coming together, it's not working. This cycle between you and a person is not over with, but they have some family trauma that they need to heal that they're not talking about. They got a cycle of like family trauma that they need to address within themselves, and instead of addressing it and speaking about it, they are repressing their emotions, restricting themselves from connections, and they're isolating and, like, again, holding their, somebody's throat chakra is blocked. Somebody's throat chakra is blocked. Like, it's bad. It's bad, bad. They're depriving themselves. But I don't know. It's something about like some sort of cycle is not over. Some sort of cycle between two individuals is not over. It may be being delayed because somebody won't step the fuck up and say what they got to say. Okay. Okay. Oh. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate y'all for being here. Thank y'all for hitting the like button for me. We got over 200 people in here. If everybody could hit the like button for me, I would really appreciate you reciprocating the positive energy that I'm putting out for you guys. There's something about like somebody definitely got some work that they need to do. I feel like, let me get two more. Let me get two more. Let's start breaking this down because I've already been on here for like 30 minutes or so. Let's go ahead and start getting into the thick of it. So now we know why somebody ain't talking. They can't find the words to say. Somebody family done did some wild ass shit to them or something like that. Somebody family done did some wild ass shit, or somebody done seen some crazy shit happen in their family or something like that. And this person could be traumatized. Like it could be bad. It could be bad. Aquarius could be significant. Somebody, you could be an Aquarius, or somebody involved could be an Aquarius. Okay, so far we've seen Scorpio, we've seen Taurus, Aquarius, and Sagittarius is very heavy in this reading so far. Give me one. What else we need to know about this situation? I'm on my way in reverse. Damn, so somebody's not coming towards a person. Maybe no time soon. I'm on my way in reverse. Yeah. Can't find the word to say. Somebody is being crippled. Like, I hate to say it like that. It's like it's crippling someone. I don't even know, like, their emotions, their feelings. Somebody's scared. Like, this shit is crazy. There's a fear here. Confirmation. Oh, thank you, princess. Damn, Gemini could be significant, but there could be a karmic or a toxic Gemini involved. You're demanding your respect and credit, and it came out in reverse. Sheesh. Damn near winning the trash, y'all. Damn. Somebody, I don't want to say somebody's a coward, but I kind of like, I hate to say it like that, y'all, because I understand. However, it's like, what the fuck? Like, this is I feel like this is such a very lonely life to live. Like, to just, you know, somebody's just, it's like sad. It's sad. It's really sad. Somebody is depriving themselves of a happy life with somebody that they love, somebody that they look at like a best friend or something like that, somebody that they, you know cares about them, like that sort of thing. Somebody that's been able to do things that maybe, impact them in ways that maybe nobody else has been able to. But it's like, somebody, I tried to change, but I can't. But it's like what have you tried to do? Somebody is mute as fuck. This is so crazy to me. Somebody wants to have a whole life with an individual, and they're blocking themselves because of some sort of family trauma. Now, this could be a family that they created with someone, or this could be the family that they come from. Whatever it is, somebody needs to start with themselves, and they're not. And so this is blocking somebody or stopping somebody from coming towards you and creating or having some sort of new beginning with you or something like that. That's crazy. That light worker, up your protection, keep showing itself. Somebody definitely needs to stay up to par on your spiritual hygiene. Okay? Let me get one more just for the fuck of it. Let me get one more. One more. Willingly participating. Hey, welcome in, you guys. Thank y'all for helping me get those likes up. I appreciate it. Give me one more for the fuck of it. Brought the new car cash. New car, pink slip. Somebody could not, somebody's not moving. Like, somebody's not making no moves. No. Somebody's not making no moves. And somebody could not have a car. There could be something going on with somebody's car or something like that. Somebody could be wondering, do you still care? There's something about July 2025 through September of 2026. Somebody, you could meet this person in between this time frame. There could have been something. September 2026 is in a couple days. That's in a couple days. So some type of cycle isn't closed. It's not over. It says they didn't step up. It's in reverse. I don't know if somebody is running out of time, damn, to make some type of move. Brought the new car cash is giving me chariot energy in reverse. Cancer could be significant. Somebody is stuck. They could be running out of time. It's like it's time to acknowledge the family trauma. And they need to start with themselves. They need to speak up. Somebody also could need to speak out against their family. That's not for everybody. Somebody could need to call out what was done to them to the family member that did it to them. Like, say, for example, somebody got mommy issues. Whoever this individual is needs to have a clear, direct conversation with their mother or with their maternal figure about what the fuck they did to traumatize this person. And, you know, they need to express this freely to free themselves of the emotional baggage that they're holding on to. Is dead weight and is holding somebody down. And it doesn't have to be their mother. It could be a sister. It could be a brother. It could be a father. It could be an aunt, an uncle, a grandparent. It doesn't fucking matter to me. There's a relative here, or there's somebody that an individual needs to speak on. They need to speak about this situation that this person put them in, or they need to speak directly to this person. Like, there's some type of trauma here that somebody hasn't closed out a cycle. They haven't exposed it. They haven't, you know, somebody could be in, okay, somebody could be in denial. Somebody could literally be in denial, like wanting to ignore it, like as if like somebody could have been abused in some sort of way, you know, and they could be just trying to ignore it and act like it didn't happen. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to think about it. Instead, I'm just going to close myself off. I'm just going to stay away from people. I'm not going to let people get close to me. I'm not, you know, I'm not going to open my heart up to nobody. I'm like, there's something here that happened to this person. Whether this is the family that they come from, is really given the family that somebody came from. But it also could be a family that they created, the person that they created a family with, that could have traumatized this person in some sort of way. Somebody also, for those who already have, for those whoever this person is, whether masculine or feminine, who could have a broken family that they've created, they could have sabotaged in that dynamic also, because they couldn't change. They wouldn't let their guard down. They wouldn't drop, you know, this defense, and they could have broken up a family that they tried to create, you know, an extended family, like, you know, their family, you know. That could be a thing also. That could be a thing also. But it's like, whoever this individual is, I feel like somebody could definitely, it's like they didn't step up. And it's in reverse, cycle closed in reverse. Okay. So maybe somebody still got some sort of time. Somebody could be running out of time though. Somebody could be running out of time though. Like, for real, like, to step up with this card really gives me the Chariot reverse. Somebody is just like, there is a lack of direction. Somebody don't know which way to go. They're just stuck. They're not making any moves, not taking any action. They're not saying anything. They're not doing anything. So this seems like a very specific collective that we're talking to, okay? Maybe you haven't met this person yet with the September 2026 here. Maybe this person will come in next month. Maybe they'll come in the next couple of days, and you might get this push and pull, hot and cold type of energy from this person. This is your forewarning. That could be a thing, you know? That could be a thing. But there could also be somebody who you didn't already connected with. This could be a newer person, because it says your new person doesn't want children, but it's in reverse. This could be somebody that's newer that you recently connected with, okay? That it could be kind of rocky in some sort of way. And you could have met this person between July of 25 and, you know, up to date, basically, like today, okay? Let's get into this. Let's see what's going on here, because this person is crazy. And somebody, if whoever this new person is that's coming in, they're not, if this a masculine, he's not a warlock. Okay, divine femme, divine masculine. Whoever this masculine is that's coming in, he's not a warlock. He's not abusing divination. Somebody definitely likes or wants to have schmecks with a person, like, for sure. For sure. And somebody could definitely be, again, I have to ask my husband here. There's something about somebody wanting to start a new life with a person, like, for sure, like go all the way, but they're scared. And also it could be something about the fact that this person wants to propose some sort of commitment to you. This one even supposed to come out. It says an offer or proposal in the near future that comes as a surprise. Okay. It could be the fact that, like I said, somebody normally don't allow people to even have the access that you have, the little bit that you get. People don't get that. And that could be a thing. But it's like somebody is dealing with it's heavy avoidant energy. Heavy avoidant energy. And that could be tough to deal with. This could be hard to deal with for somebody. Especially if you are, like, wondering, you're trying to figure out, like, okay, what the fuck is we doing here? This push and pull energy. 1 minute you hear, I keep hearing that song, one day you're here, baby, and then you're gone. It's something about, like, somebody be like here 1 minute, then they gone. Like, you don't hear from them, you don't talk to them, no nothing. That shit is kind of like, okay. Okay. And for somebody here, you could be, like, not chasing after this person. And if you got an anxious attachment style where you are needing to talk, I agree with you 100%, princess. Like, for somebody who is mute half the time, they're not making any moves. You're like, I mean, they make just enough. Oh, my goodness, that will drive somebody crazy. That'll drive somebody crazy that's got an anxious attachment style, or somebody, maybe even not an anxious attachment style. It's just, I expect for you to communicate effectively with me. I expect for you to let me know what the fuck is going on. Like I said, this is kind of some whack ass shit. However, people have experienced what they've experienced, and that's why they show up the way that they show up. But at the same time, it's time for this individual to acknowledge what the fuck is going on. Like, why are you acting like this? Let's solve that problem instead of being stuck and complacent in some sort of, I don't know, I just feel like somebody put a band-aid over some trauma and they just like trying to keep pressing that band-aid down. And it's just like, no, babe, you know, it's time to let it breathe. Let's go ahead and air it out. Let's air it out. Let's clean it up, air it out, so that way it can fucking heal. It can heal. Like that sort of thing. Somebody's like, no, let me just keep trying to stick this shit back down. Let me keep trying to stick this, let me keep trying to stick it back down over this wound here. Holy Spirit, let me get some on this. Like, what's this about? Like, somebody's not coming towards another person. I'll tell you that much. Somebody is not coming towards another person. Not at all. So somebody, you could have got iced out. Somebody could have done some weird shit and made you ice them out. But look, the 8 of Cups in reverse, Pisces, Page of Swords in reverse. Somebody is watching an individual wanting to come back to this person, but they're not. Somebody wants to talk to a person. Somebody thinks you're gonna think they're a liar if they come back to you. Like you're like they're just not you're a liar, like that they're a liar. I'm sorry, I don't know how I said that, but somebody thinks that you will think that they're a liar if they come back to you. I'm sorry if I butchered that. Like they're deceptive, like they can't be trusted. Like I said, with this lemonade over here in the Page of Swords reverse, somebody could feel like, you know, you got a bad taste in your mouth for them. Like you look at them a certain type of way. Somebody is definitely, when I said something about some type of group chat topic of discussion and it didn't come out, but this could be somebody that could be talking to other people about you. Now, if they're discussing you, confirmation, somebody could definitely be talking to a group of haters about you. Like they could be talking to a group of people that is basically encouraging them to stay away from you. Holy Spirit, you said sounds like you're going back and forth in this reading. How is that? I feel like I've been steadily with the message that I'm getting here. So you take it as it resonates, babe. Okay. What's this right here? What's this person fell in love with my best friend and your new person doesn't want to have children in reverse and I'm on my way and can't find the words to say. Oh shit, that's the truth. Yeah, you know, it's all good. I can't pick these shits up. Oh my goodness, look at this. Somebody here with the High Priestess here and a Justice here, Libra, Pisces energy. Somebody here, you could already know the truth. You could already like have peeped what's going on in the background with this person. Some of you guys with the High Priestess here are very fucking intuitive. Some of you guys could be readers. Again, light worker, up your spiritual protection. Somebody could do work or identify as a priestess. You know, as a light worker, you could, you know, be connected very deeply in the spiritual community. And something about you do honest work also. So yeah, you just need to make sure you're protecting yourself, especially for those of you that do a lot of readings and things like that. Make sure that you're constantly cleansing your energy, returning it, you know, releasing it back, you know, wherever it needs to go, or finding ways to alchemize or transmute it, you know, like that sort of thing. But you could already know the truth. You've already, whatever this person got going on, like they can't find the words to say. You could know that this person love you. You could know that this person got deep feelings for you. You could know why this person is running from you. You could know all of their secrets. You could know all of their secrets. You know the truth. There's a lot of clarity here. Also, somebody spoke the truth to a person. Something that you said, somebody here, especially, y'all just give me a second. For those who are very intuitive and you do spiritual work, or you just speak on your downloads that you receive, when it comes to certain people, maybe somebody says something to a person. You were right about something that you said to this person, and you are leaving this individual speechless. Like, you're leaving this person speechless. You are somebody that this individual cannot hide from. They can't hide from you. You're smart as hell. You know too much. And somebody is so tapped in. Like, somebody is so fucking tapped in. Somebody here, like, whether masculine or feminine, somebody knows, you know what's up. This person ain't got to tell you shit. And see, for somebody who is able to guard themselves, especially their shadow side, especially all of their insecurities and all of those different things, somebody here, you see this person, you see the real them, and you could have spoke something to somebody that nobody has ever been made aware of about this person. You could have told this person some shit about themselves. You could, some of y'all with the high priestess here, sheesh. Somebody said something, you knew something, and you were right. And nobody else knows this about this person. I think, you know, someone knows that you are an honest individual, that you're trustworthy, that you're a good person. Not the address fell in my lap and I wasn't even searching. Damn. Okay. Somebody knows that you're going to do what's right, that you're an actual, like, good person. You're a good person. You could be very, like, mysterious yourself. Somebody here with the high priestess here. But whatever you said or whatever you've done, you're leaving somebody speechless, because I don't think other people can do this, or nobody else has ever done this with this person. Somebody's so smart, so smart, so intuitive, so tapped in, so tapped in. You prophesied something for this person also, or you prophesied something about this individual or something like that, and you were right. You were right with the justice here, high priestess in the upright, and it's like, how the fuck did they know that? How did they know that? Tell me more. And you could have gave somebody some sort of information, maybe some information that they were not even aware of, that could have been a benefit to them in some sort of way. You know, like, okay, I'm gonna tell you, for those of you that are readers, for those of you that are readers with the high priestess, you could have done a reading for this person. You could have looked into this person's energy and been like, hey, look, you need to do this, this, and this. This will be best for you. You need to heal this. You need to look at that. You need to go in this direction with this situation. Even if you didn't pull no cards, even if you just, I had a dream about this and I waking up and I call you, or I wake up and I text you and I say, hey, when you go to work, you need to this, that, and the third. I had a dream about this, this, and this. So make sure when you go to work, take the long way to work today. Don't take the short route. Take the long way to work today. That sort of thing. Like, it's something about some sort of information you could have prophesized, or you could have spoke about that you weren't supposed to know about, but you were right. You were right. Okay? You were right. It's something also that you said to someone. For those of you who are outspoken, or you are, you share your spiritual gifts with people, whether on a large scale or maybe just the people closest to you. It doesn't matter to me. Somebody's very gifted. Okay? It's something that somebody said to an individual. And I feel like this made this person know that they could trust you because you were right. You were right. You were right about something. You knew what the hell you were talking about. And you wasn't supposed to know about something, and you spoke on that shit also. And you were right about that also. You told the truth about that also. This made somebody know that they could trust you. Yeah. You see this person. They can't hide shit from you. The 10 of Swords is in reverse. What I told him was common sense. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius could be very heavy here. Shit. You told somebody how to avoid some sort of painful ending. Some sort of defeat. Some sort of taking a loss. Or something like that. Somebody could have definitely like prophesied some shit for an individual. You were right about whatever you said. What's the 10 of Swords reverse? Somebody's trying to avoid some sort of painful ending. Somebody, it could also be healing. Or you could have told somebody how to heal from some sort of like painful situation that they were going through. Somebody was betrayed. Somebody felt defeated. Somebody could have felt like a failure in some type of way. Somebody could have just been in a situation where they were face on a motherfucking pavement or something like that. Like going through the ringer or some shit after being betrayed and stabbed in the back. You could have told somebody that this would happen and that they should avoid doing X, Y, Z. Or you could have told somebody, you know, what they needed to do to heal a situation. Either way it go, I feel like somebody knows that you were right about something that you said. You were right about something that you said. Yeah. The Hangman is in reverse. Pisces could be significant. Oh, somebody was being stubborn. Oh, they were being stubborn. They were being stubborn with some sort of belief, some sort of decision that they needed to make. Somebody was caught up in some type of position where they needed to make some type of decision or something like that. This person had made their mind up or something like that. And you told this person, you could have prophesied something to this person, somebody here. This is also another reason why somebody don't know what the fuck to say to you. Somebody don't know how to come towards you. For real, for real. Because you could have told somebody the truth about some shit well before it even happened. They didn't want to listen to you. They didn't take heed to what you were saying. They were stubborn. You know what I'm saying? They had their mind made up. They was going to go about it this way. Cool, bet. Somebody is now trying to heal from some sort of betrayal, some sort of deception, or they're trying to build themselves back up. Again, like I said, there's something about some sort of sour ass situation that somebody could be going through that this person could not be able to come and talk to you about this situation, come through spirit. This person could not have the words to come to you and tell you about the shit that they're going through right now because you could have told them. Don't do that. You could have told this person some shit. For those of y'all where this is a newer person, for those of y'all where this is somebody, hey, that's a best friend, and I told this person not to do this, whatever, they said, fuck what you talking about, still went and did the shit anyway. Now somebody is dealing with some sort of painful ending that they need to recover from. Looking silly. And no, they don't have the words to come and say to you, because how the fuck did you know that shit was gonna happen like that? And now I'm embarrassed. Now I'm ashamed. Like some shit like that. But this still doesn't make, like, I feel like somebody is in this weird space when it comes to you. I feel like somebody could know, like, damn, you've made somebody a believer, is what I just heard. And this makes them want to come towards you even more now. But because they had to go and learn a hard lesson on why they should have believed you in the first place, it's kind of fucking with they flow when it comes to coming towards you. They want to come back towards you with that 8 of Cups in reverse. That 8 of Cups in reverse. Somebody want to come back towards you and try again. Okay, but we also seen the Page of Swords in reverse. This person could have been deceptive. Okay, this person went out there and seen that maybe the grass wasn't greener. Whatever the fuck they had their mindset on doesn't exist. that they walked away from their true wish fulfillment. Okay, or whatever the fuck they, you know, thought they were finna build is not happening. Now somebody in love with you, knowing that they could trust you. What's this hangman reverse about? What is somebody, you know, they done finally made their mind up now. They done finally made their mind up now because somebody know you are the truth. This is somebody that know, like, you know exactly what the fuck you be talking about. You know exactly what you be talking about. What's this about? Somebody was so stubborn. Yeah. The Knight of Swords in reverse. Sheesh. Sheesh. Somebody did not give a fuck. You could have told somebody clear as day. You could have told somebody clear as day, collective. Whether you like to say that you're, you know, very spiritual or not. You're here with me, so I would assume you're spiritual, okay? Don't do that. Don't go over there. Don't fuck with that person. Don't take that opportunity. You need to cut that shit out. You need to do this. You need to do that. You could have told somebody clear as day. And they know you were the truth now. They know you were telling them the truth. Because somebody done went over here with the Knight of Swords reverse. That's like full speed ahead into a fucking brick wall. Again, full speed ahead. This is some Looney Tunes shit. Y'all know how those characters and those cartoons used to be back in the day. Especially on that Tom and Jerry shit. They got all... somebody done got their ass whooped. Somebody done got a fucking ass whooping. And that's why I said, it's like, I don't know. I just heard I'm about to whoop somebody's ass. Somebody done got a fucking ass whooping because they did not listen. They did not listen. They didn't care about if you told them, hey, look, if you go over there and do this, if you keep that cycle open with this person, if you make this move right here, this is what I see happening. You're not going to like this shit. It's going to end painfully for you, whatever. Somebody could have had all of the facts, the whole truth with the justice here in the upright, all of the clarity that they needed. And they still didn't give a fuck about what you was telling them that they needed to do. They like, you know what? I don't give a fuck about those consequences. I don't give a fuck about that. Hangman reverse here. I've made my mind up. I'm going in the direction that I feel I want to go in. And now somebody over here looking silly. Now they can't talk. Now they can't talk. Now they don't know what to say to you. Now they don't know what to say to you. Now they don't know what to say to you. What did this person do? Somebody was reckless and very impulsive. Reckless and somebody could have been quick to brush you off also. Brush off what you were saying. Like not wanting to hear what you had to say. Like I really feel like I should have kept my high priestess out here. Yeah. Somebody was like quick to like they had their perspective was their perspective. Okay? Somebody was willing to make that sacrificing move. Like fuck it. Let me see. Let me see. And now somebody's speechless cuz you was right. And they want to come back to you. Sheesh. Tell me what's this? Give me a little bit more on this. Want a whole new beginning with you now. Want a family with you now. Want to be your husband. Want to be your wife. Want to, you know, build a life with you and all of these different things. Somebody want it all with you now. But somebody can't talk to you. They can't talk to you. Now, that's not to say that they're completely out of time for some of y'all. I don't know what you're going to do about this. But it's something about an individual. And, you know, they could have made certain decisions based off of some sort of family trauma. Again, reckless, impulsive, being stubborn-minded, one-track-minded, like that sort of thing. Like, I know what's best for me. I've been, you know, this is a newer individual. You're a new person. This is a newer individual, okay? So, y'all keep that in mind, all right? It's something about, like, somebody could be like, I know what I need to do. I know what to do. You can't tell me shit. That's the Knight of Swords in reverse. You can't tell this person shit. They gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do. Even if it requires them to run full speed ahead into the fucking brick wall with a big ass knot on their head, looking silly with the twinkles and the birds flying around their damn head. Okay? Running from you to go into some sort of other direction or some shit like that. I don't know. This could be because this could stem from some sort of family trauma that this person needs to acknowledge. I also feel like this could be somebody that closes themselves off from all the right people. This could, like, this could be somebody that is quick to dismiss a person that comes with good intentions, and, you know, be even quicker to open up to somebody that's toxic, or that, you know, because what I'm getting is it's familiar. It's familiar. You know what I'm saying? So you come in with some sort of healthy, grounded, stable connection, loving, honest, fair, balanced, truthful type of person. For somebody who is not used to seeing that, they didn't come from that type of background, their past connections are not like that, that's intimidating and scary as fuck for somebody. You mean to tell me we're gonna have to talk about our feelings? I'm not used to being with somebody that wants to talk about their feelings. My family wasn't like that. My family didn't give a fuck about my feelings. My baby mama didn't give a fuck about my feelings. My baby daddy didn't give a fuck about my feelings. You mean to tell me now I'm finna have to be expressive? No. I'm trying to run from that. I don't want to talk on the phone that much, because you want to have these deep, in-depth conversations and shit like that, and that's a little bit too much for me. You know? I would rather go over here and deal with a motherfucking, I don't know why I just heard a scallywag. What the fuck? Okay, somebody that's, you know, wild, reckless, or, you know, just as inconsistent as I am, because that's safer. I don't have to let my guard down. I don't, you know, they're not expecting for us to have long, in-depth conversations, like that sort of thing. They're not expecting for me to show up in some sort of way that pulls me outside of my comfort zone. That could be a thing. That could be a thing. And somebody, whether you prophesied something, whether you were just having regular ass, the bits and pieces of maybe conversation that you was having with this person, if you said something to them or something like that, somebody knows that you were telling the truth about whatever the hell you said to them. You could have told somebody, look, if you keep acting like that, this is what you're going to find yourself caught up in the mix of. You keep closing yourself off, you're going to break your own fucking heart. You keep this. It didn't have to be anything like, damn, if you, this is how your life is going to be, like a whole fucking, it couldn't have been anything major. You could have just been having simple conversation, positive, pouring life into a person, dropping gems with a person. You know what I'm saying? Somebody knows that you were right. That's the bottom line. Somebody knows that you were right. And I feel like if this person mishandled you in some sort of way because they were being reckless or avoidant, they were in runner energy, self-sabotaging out of fear, this individual wants to come and talk to you, but they're not able to. They can't find the words. And I also feel like somebody went off and rushed into some shit, and they could be in some weird situation right now that is also preventing them from coming and talking to you. Yeah. Preventing them from being able to rush in and have a new beginning with you, express their feelings, so on and so forth. Yeah. Give me one on what's this Knight of Swords reverse. Yes, stay over there where, yeah. Tell me about this. The Four of Pentacles is in reverse. Somebody rushed in and opened up or started giving to something. Or somebody could have been recklessly spending money or something like that. Somebody, okay. Tell me about this Four of Pentacles reverse. The Three of Cups is in reverse. Ooh, y'all. Now, for this Three of Cups to come out in reverse, and we got this, I fell in love with my best friend. Shit. What happened? Somebody was opening up and giving to a third party. Somebody was definitely opening up and giving to a third party. They rushed in and gave to a third party or something like that. Somebody was talking about you to some fake ass friends of theirs or something like that. Again, somebody friends, this person could have like very toxic friends that live a very toxic lifestyle. They stay partying and bullshitting or something like that. It's some type of wild lifestyle or something like that, where they could drink a lot, smoke a lot, do the things, you know, like that sort of thing or whatever, but it's very unstable. Somebody's not happy with whatever the fuck that is, but somebody could have definitely went and was opening up to some maybe even jealous friend, a friend or friends, maybe about this situation or something like that. Or maybe somebody could have been opening up. They rushed and told somebody or about you, and these people could have been like encouraging them to like not take action towards you. I keep getting that. Like somebody could have had some friends that were like a bad influence, or somebody rushed into some type of connection with a friend. What's the Three of Cups reverse? What's the Three of Cups reverse? It's ending painfully though. Or somebody could have allowed their friends to encourage them to not take action towards you, to not trust you. And they could be like realizing now that these people that they opened up to, that they, you know, was quick to take their advice about this situation with you, this relationship with you. Because somebody could have went and maybe rushed and told some friends or some people that they looked at like friends that, damn, I done fell in love with this person. I done, you know, I want to have it all with this person. Like they leave me speechless, like that sort of thing. And some jealous, hating ass friends could have like discouraged this person from coming towards you, even though you were the truth, even though they knew the truth, even though they knew that they could trust you or something like that. There's a lot of gossip in here. And remember, I said it's something about somebody being a topic of discussion in a group chat. Somebody done broke their own heart because they took heed from individuals that didn't have their best interests at heart about their new beginning. Somebody could be embarrassed that they didn't trust themselves. They didn't use their own discernment. They didn't make their own decision to come towards you or something like that. And then on the flip side, I can look at this like somebody could definitely started fucking on their friend. Like that could be a thing. Like a friend that they weren't supposed to cross the line with, because this was like a karmic friend, toxic friend. What happened with the Three of Cups reversed? They could not be talking to this person anymore or something like that. Or it's also something about like somebody was just like, you know, maybe they rushed in and was making it seem like they wanted to take action towards you and open with you or open to giving to you in this connection. And then with the Three of Cups reversed, somebody just stopped fucking with you. Stop fucking with you. Again, Three of Cups here. I thought we were friends. I thought we were cool. We were celebrating. We were happy. It was all good. And now I'm not invited out. You're not talking to me. You're not responsive. That sort of thing. I can look at it like that also. I feel like there is a lot of outside influence on this connection. What's the Three of Cups reverse? What's the Three of Cups reverse? What happened? The Four of Cups is in reverse. That's 7 cups in reverse. Somebody's friends or a third party, whether it's one or multiple, somebody is aware now that their friends couldn't be trusted or a third party couldn't be trusted, or that they shouldn't have gave an offer of whatever to whoever a third party is. They shouldn't have offered them no information about this union. They shouldn't have offered them a love offer, whatever the fuck they offered this person or these people. Take it as it resonates. Somebody should have never opened up and started giving to this person. Somebody is like aware now that somebody only caused confusion for them. Maybe a friend that was hating. There could also be some sort of sidebar gossip that somebody is now aware of from a friend group, that motherfuckers was talking about them behind their back or something like that. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Somebody's aware of it now. What's, okay, of the confusion that a third party, what happened? Come on, what happened? What happened? They were watching with the fucking evil eye. Oh my God. Page of Swords in reverse. So somebody could have definitely like went and talked to some people. Like, I don't know. Say, for example, when it comes to matters of love, this person is very closed off. They, you know, this could be that one friend out of the friend group that's always single. It's like, I had one heartbreak back in like 2010. I never recovered from that shit because I self-sabotaged because of some family shit that I haven't gotten over. And I just been single every fucking since. But, you know, I ran into somebody that is on the up and up. That's, you know, very honest and trustworthy. They bring me a lot of peace, a lot of balance. You know what I'm saying? Very wise individual. You know what I'm saying? I know I can trust this person. I'm excited to go and rush off and talk to my homegirls about it. I'm excited to go talk to my homeboys about it. Like, damn, this person, this feels like this could be a homie, lover, friend. I know I said I never wanted to have kids, but this motherfucker make me want to start a family. You know what I'm saying? Like, that sort of thing. Like, they leave me speechless. I can't even find the words to say when it comes to this individual right here. Whoever they could have went off and was talking to, okay, about this dynamic could have definitely been negatively projecting and talking shit to this person about this connection, which, if this is somebody that doesn't confine in a lot of people, and the person that they went towards, that they trusted to confine in about this union or about this possibility of a new union, this individual was like dismissive. They like wasn't for it. They didn't speak highly of it. They wasn't encouraging it. This definitely could have been a determining factor for somebody like, okay, I really value XYZ's opinion. That's why I was so excited to come and tell XYZ about this new person that I met. Like, and how they leave me speechless. How, you know, this is what I'm ready to start a life with this person. Like, that sort of thing. Somebody could have definitely had a third party that they were talking to, that they could be now realizing that this individual was intentionally clouding their judgment and creating confusion for them because they were hating. Confirmation. They were hating. Page of Swords reverse. They were hating. Somebody was telling an individual to stop talking to you, to stop checking for you, that you were deceptive, that they shouldn't trust you or something like that, that they shouldn't fuck with you. And somebody could be realizing this now. Damn. And on the flip side, I could also look at this like if somebody went and was talking, say for example, I go off and I talk to my homeboy about this dude that I just met, and it's like, he's fucking amazing. You know, y'all know I don't be ready to settle down, like that sort of thing. You know, I don't really let people get close to me, but this man, I like talking to him. I like being around him. We be having fun and shit. He's so smart. All of these different things. And this homeboy done had feelings on the low the whole time. Been happy that I've been single. You know what I'm saying? Been happy that I've been single and I've been in this closed off energy and I only confine and talk to him. And now I'm coming and telling him that, hey, look, I found somebody that's like, damn, this person got me speechless. I'm super excited. I feel like I can trust them. He seems like he's on the up and up. And this homeboy is like, man, you know how these niggas be. You know they be lying. You know they be doing this, that, and the third just to get you. He just want to fuck. He just want this. He just want that. You know you can trust him. This, that, and the third. Really, you know, negatively projecting on it. And then I just feel like there could also be, if somebody like went and talked to a friend that already had feelings, this is the type of shit where it's like, okay, well, damn, that's crazy because I've been feeling you. I've been wanting to say something to you. I've been wanting to express some feelings to you or some shit like that. It's like a friend could like wait, like, okay, now that somebody else then came into the mix, Now all of a sudden you want to express some feelings. And somebody could have been in a space where they was needing to choose between you and maybe a longtime friend or something like that. But this was done for those that were put in that position. That was done because somebody did not want this individual to like cut them off, not fuck with them, not celebrate with them, not kick it with them, or something like that. The Page of Swords reverse, somebody was saying whatever or doing whatever an individual needed to hear or do or see so that way they could get what they wanted. They deceived this person. They clouded their judgment in one way or another. In one way or another. So y'all just, everybody's, it's, you know, it's a collective. Everybody's message is not going to be like the same. But there's a lot of different ways that I can look at this. And in the process, however, somebody on the outside was influencing this person, in the process of that going on in the background, they could have been running from you. They started being cold towards you. They started falling back from you. Now you're not hearing from this person. Now, you know, y'all barely talk. You don't see this person, or they completely ghost you. They go mute on you. They not answering the call. They're not responding to text messages. They're not hitting you up. That sort of thing. They're not coming towards you in any type of way. Tell me about this push and pull energy right here. Somebody said I tried to change, but I can't. I don't know. I just feel like, ugh. Tell me more. You're demanding your respect and your credit. And it's out here in reverse. Somebody could have like a person in their life in some sort of capacity that they don't like. And this could be somebody, maybe this is a friend that they look at like family. You know, or maybe somebody got people pleasing tendencies from their fucking family dynamic or something like that. I don't know. It's some type of trauma here that could be negatively affecting or negatively impacting somebody's way that they show up, that causes them to self-sabotage. And that's what I'm saying. It could be on some shit where it's like they quick to take heed or quick to go towards toxic people or some shit like that. But, you know, be hesitant about somebody that they see is on the up and up and trustworthy or something like that. I don't know. Whatever it is, whatever you said to somebody, or maybe you saw some shit coming, or maybe you ain't said nothing to this person and you just know what the fuck is going on even in their absence. You're right. Whatever you said, you were right. Even if you haven't physically said it, vocalize it to this person. Either way it goes, you know exactly whatever you feel in your heart of hearts is going on. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. What's this about right here? The Three of Swords is in reverse. Okay. Tom and Jerry push and pull, runner energy. I tried to change, but I can't. Your voice makes me melt. You're demanding your respect and your credit. Ooh, wee. Libra could be significant. Tell me about this Three of Swords reverse. Tell me about this right here. Yeah. Nine of Wands is here. Sagittarius is out here again. Ooh, y'all, somebody went back to somebody. Somebody could have went back to somebody and reconciled with somebody. Now this Nine of Wands, I said somebody getting their ass whooped. Now, it could be by the divine and by a physical person. Somebody could have encouraged them to go back towards somebody from their past. Somebody could have encouraged them to deal with them. You know what I'm saying? I tried to change, but I can't. Some type of push and pull. Somebody could have a person from their past that they do some sort of breakup, makeup type of situation with. They keep fighting for it. But with your voice makes me melt, I feel like this is somebody who they don't even feel nothing with this person. You're demanding your respect and your credit. This is somebody that could, I don't know why I just heard somebody got a individual by the balls or by the, what the fuck? I don't know what I could say for a woman, you know, but whatever the fuck. Okay, somebody got a hold on somebody. Damn, y'all, I feel like this shit is all over the place. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like this could be, like I said, some type of sour ass situation. Like, say for example, I come to you and I tell you I met this new person, you my homeboy, or you my homegirl or some shit like that, and then you tell me, man, nah, you know you need to get back with XYZ. You know you and XYZ gonna work it out. You know you ain't done with XYZ. Y'all might as well go ahead and fix your relationship. You might as well try one more time. Keep fighting for your relationship with XYZ. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just got that push and pull. Y'all just be playing. Y'all need to go ahead and make it work. Like that type of thing. Don't trust this new person that's coming in. How you know? Like whatever. You know you need to be with XYZ. It could be like that also. And this person went and did the shit. For some of y'all that's readers, you could have told this person, hey, you better stop fucking with that ex. You better stop fucking with this person right here. Especially those of y'all who did a reading for this person. Those of y'all who had some sort of dream about this person. You prophesied something to this person. They could have gone over there, went back to somebody with the 3 of Swords reversed, trying again with the 9 of Wands here in the upright. And now somebody's trying to recover from a painful fucking betrayal with the 10 of Swords in reverse. Because you was right. You were right about what you said. And they know you were right about what you said. And somebody can't come and tell you that you were right about what you said because of what the fuck they done did. Yeah. Okay. Give me some more on this. What happened? The 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Virgo, it's not working. Somebody went and tried to work on some shit that is like, it's a dub. You know, it is. And I know somebody tried to correct me the other day and was like a dub is a 20. I know that a dub is a 20. But where I'm from, we call a dub, it's like a dummy mission. Like you went over there and that shit was a dub. You ain't get nothing. You know what I'm saying? It flopped. You know, it was a fail. Like that type of shit, okay? So I meant to address that, but that's what this is. This is a fucking dub. Okay? It's like, yeah. A waste of time. Somebody went back and was trying to fight for a relationship or reconcile and heal something with a person that they're not interested in. A dub is a no-go. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody went over here, the 8 of Pentacles reverse. It's like with this push and pull, 9 of Wands here, somebody could have definitely went and reconciled with somebody from their past that they done tried plenty of times to get it right with this person, and it never fucking works with the 8 of Pentacles reverse. The 8 of Pentacles reverse is also somebody that keeps trying to force something to make sense. Like I keep working on this shit, and I just am not getting the results that I need to get out of this work. Like I done tried everything. Again, what's the definition of insanity? Okay, I done tried everything. It just doesn't work. I keep coming in trying to fight for it. We keep reconciling. We keep breaking up, making up. This push and pull energy is here. We keep playing this silly ass game. You know what I'm saying? And then I tried to change, but I can't. Somebody then went back and reconciled with an individual that they're realizing this person is not interested in changing. Or when they're with this individual, they are not able to change. They cannot, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't matter how much you fight for it, how much you try to work on it. There is also a lack of interest. I feel like, let me just put this out here. If somebody has some sort of new encounter with you, a briefly new encounter with you or some shit like that, and then they iced you the fuck out, went cold on you, there was a lot of outside background factors that interfered with this person coming towards you. Third parties in several different ways. Friends, you know, an ex-lover that they could have not been over, so on and so forth. Maybe even friends encouraging them to choose this ex-lover, to make it work with this ex-lover. Somebody could have been like, bro, I got shorty right here and she's dope. Okay, I just met her. She seems honest. She seems like a dope ass individual. I mean, I could really see me living life with this woman. Like the shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And then I also got my ex over here. I got shorty right here. And I just, you know, we've been doing our thing, and that's, you know, that's, you know, XYZ. You know how that shit go. We break up, make up, that type of thing. And, you know, maybe we could work it out, you know, like something like that. Somebody could have had a crunchy ass, jealous ass, hating ass homeboy, homegirl that could have been like, man, you know, you need to go ahead and keep fighting for your relationship with your ex. Go ahead and make it work. Like that sort of thing. I feel like somebody could have iced you the fuck out in one way or another. And then I feel like this person could have thought they were going to move on and go back into some sort of situation fighting for a relationship that is not going to work, because whoever they're connected to will not change, or the relationship, it blocks growth. It blocks their growth. They can't evolve. Because the person that they're with won't change and be better, you know, get themselves together, it stunts their growth as an individual. Okay? Somebody could be realizing that. Somebody is also realizing after experiencing you that they're not interested in this person anymore. This person doesn't do it for them anymore after they've experienced some sort of encounter with you. That's another thing. Somebody could, after talking to you on the phone and you have these conversations with them and y'all, you know, get into these, you know, I don't know, somebody's a conspiracy theorist, or somebody, like, you stimulate somebody's mind with that high priestess, justice. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, you mentally stimulate someone in some sort of way, maybe even to the point where you leave them speechless. You want to ask certain questions that make them want to open up in ways that nobody makes them want to open up, or some shit like that. Somebody could have gone from that to dry conversations with somebody, routine conversations. Okay, what you doing today? You gonna do this when you get off work? Okay, boom. What we having for dinner? I'm gonna come over there. You come over here. Like dry ass, routine ass conversations. Somebody's just not interested. Your voice makes me melt. Somebody don't even want to talk to somebody. Somebody don't even want to be talking to somebody. But it's something about whoever this is, they won't stand up for themselves against this person, which is weird. Somebody's suffering. That's what I was saying when we seen that house fires in reverse. Somebody is suffering with the individual that they don't want to be with. They don't want to create a life with this person. They don't want to be with this person, but they could be trying to play it safe to avoid some type of chaos or something like that. That's another reason why somebody can't come towards you. That's another reason why somebody can't come towards you. All right, Holy Spirit. They gotta hold these feelings back, y'all. This shit is crazy to me. The moon is here. 8 of Pentacles reverse. Somebody is holding back the fact. They're keeping it a secret that they don't want to work with an individual anymore. They're not interested in an individual anymore that they went and tried one more time with. They went and reconciled with this person. They have to keep this shit a secret. Pisces, Cancer. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Tell me more about what they're keeping a secret. Tell me more about the moon. What are they hiding? It's also something, somebody's faking the funk. Oh, somebody is faking the funk so fucking bad, bro. It's disgusting to me. Like, it's like, ew, you're like, I'm sorry. It's like you're putting on some type of facade like that. It's just, it's disgusting to me. I'm sorry. I don't know. That shit is, it's like you're faking the funk. You would rather sit there in misery than speak up for yourself or put an end into some shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, like, I know people deal with things because they have to for, you know, some period of time. But it's like, damn, this is like I said, it's like somebody is not making any moves. Somebody's a coward. Somebody's a coward. Like, and I hate to say it like that. It's like it don't even seem like somebody is trying. It's like they would rather just sit there and be miserable. They would rather just sit there and be like, okay, well, I guess this is it. Even though my heart is somewhere else, even though my desire is somewhere else, even though I'm miserable, I'm unfulfilled, I'm not happy here. I don't want to be with this person. I'm not going to put nothing in motion to help me change my circumstances. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going to sit here. Like, I don't know. And I feel kind of bittersweet about that. Like, I feel kind of bittersweet about that because I understand everything is circumstantial and some people can't just up and leave. I understand that. But I also got so much more respect for people who, okay, I can't just up and leave right now, but I'm working on it. I'm actively working on it. I'm actively doing what I need to do versus sitting up here creating some sort of illusion or some shit like that. Like, you know, everything is okay. I'm happy. It's working. We're fine. All of these different things. It's like, why purposely live a lie? Why purposely live a lie? Like, I don't understand it. Because of fear? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. You're demanding your respect and your credit. It's in reverse. Somebody is just, I hate to say it. Let me let it go. Let me let it go. We gotta love ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, and maybe that's what it is. Like, I feel so passionate about that. Like, I feel so passionate about that, but I'm gonna just let it ride. I'm gonna let it ride. Cause somebody is like, this is kind of like, ugh. It's disgusting to me. It's disgusting energy because it don't have to be this way. Nobody should be able to hold somebody any fucking where that they don't want to be. And you should never give nobody that much power over your life like that. Like, what is that about? Yeah, I know it's the true spirit. I know. But everybody comes to their senses in their own time. So, you know, I just have to, you know, be mindful of that. That's all. I just don't like people purposely like just like you're just sitting and suffering. It's like you don't deserve to live like that. You don't deserve to live a miserable life somewhere where you're unhappy and unfulfilled. Why would you torture yourself like that? Like, I don't understand that. But, you know, it's easier said than done, I know. The 10 of Wands is in reverse. It's like, take a risk on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? I don't understand that, but everybody thinks differently. And that's one of the things that I'm learning the more that I encounter people from all over the world and all these different situations and stuff like that, that I talk to people about. And, you know, it's just like everybody processes their emotions and their experiences differently, you know, and you know, especially if you don't have people around you that are encouraging self-love, that are encouraging healthy transformations and healthy changes in your life because they want to see you happy. When you come from toxicity and that's the only example that you had, and then you surround yourself with toxic friends that don't want to see you be happy and be the one that get the happily ever after, yeah, those people are going to encourage you to go back to that toxic karmic ass relationship. You know, like, and I get it, you know, I get it to an extent. That's why I said I feel kind of bittersweet about it. However, you got to be able to think for yourself. You got to be able to think for yourself. Like, I don't need their validation. I don't need their opinion. I'm going to do this because this is what I feel is best for me. This is what makes me happy. This is what makes me feel fulfilled. You know, we've tried that with that past person several times. You know, I don't know. Somebody is really dealing with the challenges. With the moon here, it's like with the 10 of Wands reverse, and somebody is really burdened, but they're creating an illusion. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you know, thank y'all so much for the gifts. Thank y'all for hitting the like button for me. I appreciate it. This is interesting to me because it's stressing somebody the fuck out. It's like they're stressed with the 10 of Wands in reverse. They're burdened. They're having to work really hard to keep up some sort of illusion. Yeah. Like, what is this 10 of Wands reverse? I want to move on. I've been on here for a little minute. What is this about? What is this about? Yep. Somebody is having a hard time accepting the truth with the Ace of Swords here. They're having a hard time accepting the truth. Or they were. There's some type of conversation. Somebody's having a hard time expressing something. Why are they having such a hard time doing this, Spirit? Let's talk about it. You're demanding your respect and your credit in reverse. Somebody's having a hard time speaking up for themselves. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm sorry. Why are they having such a hard time with this? The Knight of Wands is here. Somebody got some passion and desires like that they have for you. They're having a hard time holding that shit in. Okay? They're having a hard time. They could be with somebody else. Okay? And this person is, they're having to do the best they can to keep it under control. The desires that somebody wants to be intimate with another person, for sure. Somebody wants to rush in and talk to you about all of this passion that they have for you. Okay, they want to take action towards you. Somebody also, I don't know if somebody trying to like not look like a fuck boy or a fuck girl, like they're wild and, you know, they impulsively like just do things or something like that. Like, I don't know. Or it's like some type of conversation or something like that. It will change things fast. They'll have to spring into action like fast or something like that. What's stopping this person from not speaking up for themselves? They're trying to keep the fucking peace, y'all. The 5 of Wands is in reverse. They're trying to keep the peace. Yeah. They don't want to fight. They don't want to fight. They don't want no smoke. 6 Wands out here. Confirmation come through, spirit. This person, it could be a community of people that, what I say, I'm about to whoop somebody's ass. Somebody could not want to get attacked by a community of people for speaking their truth, that they don't want to be with whoever this person is anymore. This person could have a community of people. This is 6 Wands out here in reverse. They don't want to be embarrassed. They don't want to be rejected or ignored by a community of people or something like that, that they could have put on some type of pedestal. Somebody could be successful. That's in a mix of this. Or very popular or something like that, whether it's their local community or, you know, there's some type of 6 of Wands energy here. So there's some type of recognition, public recognition or something like that. Somebody wants to keep the peace. This is why they're not speaking. This is why they're just faking the funk. They don't want to fight. They don't want to fight. They don't want no arguments. They don't want none of that. Sheesh. So they're just going to suffer. Just going to suffer in misery and try their hardest to keep their true desires repressed. Give me more on this. Why are they not speaking up? Y'all, the Queen of Swords is in reverse. The Queen of Swords is in reverse. Somebody do not want to fight with a fucking crash out. Somebody do not want to fight with a motherfucking crash out. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius could be significant. Feminine energy. It's something about whoever this individual is that they could be like attached to. This person could have a reputation of going back and trying to like embarrass them in front of their peers, or maybe they go back and lie on them to their community or something like that. Somebody's dealing with a full-fledged bitch. And they do not want to fight with whoever this Queen of Swords reverse is. This is a very bitter feminine energy that somebody is like, I do not want no smoke with her crazy ass. This could be somebody that will be very violent. Maybe, again, I'm about to whoop somebody's ass. Queen of Swords reverse will cut your ass. She'll fight you. She'll degrade you, belittle you with her words, very argumentative, cut you down with her words, and could even get physically violent. Somebody don't want to fight with whoever this person is. or they don't want the embarrassment that this person could go off and, you know, say certain things lying on them to a community of people, humiliating them or making them look like a failure, or like, you know, just, you know, embarrassing this person's, like a smear campaign, a hate train or something like that. Somebody doesn't want that. Somebody doesn't want that. This could be somebody who they are connected to that's deeply intertwined in their life. Like there's mutual friends. We do this together. The family is connected, like that sort of thing. Yeah. And like I said, we got this, they got this push and pull energy here. This, I tried to change, but I can't. 8 of Pentacles reverse, 3 of Swords reverse. The 9 of Wands in reverse. Somebody could be in an abusive relationship, and the feminine energy could be the abusive one. For real, for real. The feminine energy could be the crash out. Like, even if it's not physically violent, it could be verbal, like abuse. Somebody is like going through the ringer, and this could be a consistent thing. This could be a consistent thing, and somebody is not going to change. Somebody knows that now. Somebody knows you were right. There's some type of betrayal here. There's some type of deception or something like that, and somebody knows that you were right about whatever you said. Okay. That's why they're not demanding their respect or their credit. They're scared. They're scared. They're scared. They're scared. Yeah. Somebody's scared. Look, the 4 of Wands is here. Ace of Wands here. 5 Wands here. Somebody could be scared that if they leave somebody behind, this person gonna try and come in and like destroy a new beginning, a new passionate beginning with you. Somebody, I don't know. Damn. What's this family trauma over here? What's this family trauma? Somebody could, like, I don't know. This is crazy. I feel kind of bittersweet for this person. I don't know, y'all. Use your discernment. Somebody's being held hostage. But it's like they chose. It's like they chose. The Wheel of Fortune is here. Something is changing, though. Sheesh. Something is changing with the Wheel of Fortune here. What's this Wheel of Fortune? Is somebody could be making some sort of positive changes in the future. Okay. What's this Wheel of Fortune? Oh, shit. The King of Pentacles is here. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Leo, masculine energy. Heavy emphasis on a fire sign. Masculine energy could be significant. Doesn't have to be, but fire sign energy could be very heavy. Somebody is seeing some sort of positive changes, maybe with their stability. Somebody got that dog in them. Somebody barking now. Somebody finna start barking. Oh, shit. I don't know. There could be some type of trauma that somebody's father figure could have inflicted or caused for them. Somebody wants to be a positive change. If somebody got like a father or a father figure that created some sort of family trauma, like their dad was a deadbeat, their dad was MIA, their dad did this, their dad did that, whatever. There could be a masculine energy that's like, I want to be, you know, I want to be stable. I want to be grounded. I want to be a responsible masculine energy, a responsible father. There could definitely be a masculine energy that has a child here that is a father figure with this King of Pentacles out here. This could be a more mature masculine energy, or somebody is trying to be more mature, more stable, more grounded, make better investments, maybe be a better man than they seen their father be. Damn. Damn. Make some sort of positive change or something like that. It could have, like, you know, divine timing has been at play when it comes to some type of, like, somebody also may have a father figure that could have caused some type of family trauma, that it's time for you, or it's time for them, I should say. Shit, I said you, so maybe somebody in a collective, maybe it's time for you to go have a conversation with your father. It's time. Okay. Yeah. Give me more on this. What's going on with this King of Pentacles? Somebody is changing something for the better. Somebody's changing something for the better. Yeah. Look, y'all. Remember right here, we got, in my deck, we got cycle closed. We got cycle closed, okay? It came out in reverse when it comes to some type of family trauma or something like that. So maybe somebody is going to step up. The world is here. Cycle closed now. Cycle closed now. Somebody is closing out some sort of cycle. Somebody's going to close out some sort of cycle. Somebody's traveling somewhere. Somebody's going to travel somewhere. They're going to do something. Tell me, what's the world about? What is this cycle? Somebody could travel for work. Or somebody's an entrepreneur. Somebody's somebody's seeing some sort of positive turn of events for sure. When it comes to maybe their career. Now, this could be somebody that has stepped into some sort of position of power. We got the Six of Wands out here. There could be somebody that's very influential or somebody very popular in their industry, whether it's whatever the fuck they do for work, their position, a leadership or something like that. Somebody's seeing some sort of positive changes when it comes to their career or something like that. And it's because somebody, whoever this is going to get in alignment with their destiny. And I feel like they're closing out this cycle. Now, this is future energy, so somebody is still currently suffering in silence. They're still currently not speaking up for themselves. They're still currently afraid. They're moving from a place of fear. And they're not coming towards you at all. Not at all. Not at all. It's not happening. Somebody, not right now, for sure. For sure. Because this person don't know what to say to you. There's nothing that they could say for somebody. Like, there could be nothing that this person, they could know, like, there's nothing that I can say to Divine Collective to justify. Again, like I said, somebody could know that they left a sour taste in your mouth, how they iced you the fuck out. Like, you know, they could know that you feel a type of way, like that you could be looking at them with the side eye if they come back towards you. And there's also something about somebody not coming towards another individual because just right now they just can't. Like, they can't. Somebody is afraid of some type of backlash, some type of, you know, being embarrassed, somebody crashing out, somebody coming towards the connection and maybe trying to wreak havoc, you know, like be argumentative, maybe even wanting to fight or something like that. Somebody could definitely be dealing with a fucking crazy that could be possessive and very controlling or feeling entitled to them. And this could be because they do this back and forth, like back and forth. I don't know why that reminds me of that Jill Scott song. When she was like, when she called that man phone and she was like, what you mean you got married? You got married? You know what it is. You know what it was. I can't say that I really understand or some shit like that. Like, I don't know why I feel like this could be somebody that's like really in this energy of like not wanting to let this person go, but they're not standing up to this person either. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the name of that song? Okay, let's finish it off. Yeah, they're going to make a decision. They can keep the dub for real. The Two of Swords in reverse. Somebody's gonna go ahead and make a decision, y'all. It's like, again, damn if I do, damn if I don't. Somebody gonna make a decision to close out. They gonna choose. Okay, and then what? And then what? Judgment is in reverse. They scared. There's some type of self-doubt, but they still gonna make the decision. They know that they misjudged this situation. Like, the path that they chose, they know they chose wrong when they went towards this other person. They know that they're being punished for this also. They know that they're being punished for it because for somebody here with that High Priestess coming out and the Justice here, somebody you could have been a forewarning, a messenger for somebody. And they disregarded what you said, and they know now that you were telling the truth because they're experiencing whatever the fuck you prophesized, or what this relationship didn't work. They're miserable. They're seeing certain things in their reality that you could have said would happen. Somebody knows that they're being punished. They know that they're being punished, whatever the fuck their current reality is. And this is exactly why somebody is going to go ahead and make the decision that they need to make to close out this cycle. I just heard once and for all. But when it comes to coming back towards you, what's this person's next course of action towards my collective? Matter of fact, give me this Judgment in reverse real quick before we get their next course of action. Yeah. The Ten of Cups is in reverse. The Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, somebody is making a decision. You know, they know that a lot of people are going to, maybe even their family. Somebody could be married. Somebody could be married. Somebody could be leaving an individual that they have a family with, or something like that. Somebody might be detaching from a family, or even if that's not the case, there is definitely a higher level of commitment here. Somebody is, they know that they made a bad judgment call. This is not the relationship that they want. They're not happy. They're not fulfilled. There's a divorce. There's a breakup. And somebody knows that people are going to judge them. People are going to judge them. People are going to doubt their decisions. People are going to be weird towards them in some sort of way. They could have family members that might stop fucking with them, you know, might stop supporting them, might stop showing them love or something like that. Y'all know how that shit go, y'all. You know how that shit go when you dealing with somebody and y'all families are intertwined. And, you know, y'all, especially if this is somebody that's, you know, comes from a very religious family or something like that, like marriage is very, very, and you should honor your marriage, so on and so forth. Like somebody could like have a family dynamic that's like real stricklers about it. You know, it's time to acknowledge the family trauma. Start with self. This person could come from a family that's toxic as fuck. They parents or their parental figures were in a miserable ass, you know, loveless ass marriage for, you know, all their lives. And they will stay in that marriage unhappy, miserable. They'll keep making it seem like it's okay. And it's not. And their family, or the people that they look at like family, could definitely be, or could have been, encouraging someone to stay with your wife, stay with your husband, stay with your baby mama, stay with your baby daddy, that sort of thing. Mind y'all, like I said, there could have definitely been outside interference here from people that they valued these individuals' opinions, their validation. They could put these people on a pedestal, and there could be somebody that's like, fuck that. Fuck that. Y'all not gonna fuck with me. I'm not happy. If y'all really love me, y'all really care about me, y'all would want me to be happy. Somebody's getting a divorce, somebody's breaking up, and they could know that the people around them might not support their decision. Yeah, they don't want them to change. The Death is in reverse, big Scorpio energy. They wouldn't want it to change. They don't want it to change. Ace of Cups here, to have a new beginning, to have a fresh start. Somebody is going through a spiritual awakening. Damn, look at this. The King of Wands in reverse. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, masculine energy. I said that. What's going on with this King of Wands reverse? Somebody's taking a leap of faith. And it don't have to be a fire sign, masculine energy. This could be somebody that is usually just, you know, they're not really usually standing in power, in their power. They're not a leader. They're a follower. Somebody's going to take a leap of faith for their freedom. What's their next course of action towards my collective? Let's close it out. I've been on here for a minute. What's their next course of action towards my collective? Not the Lovers, y'all. Cut the shit. This person feels called to you. Tell me more about their next course of action towards my collective. Big Gemini energy. Aquarius could be significant. The Emperor is in reverse. Okay, Aries. Seven of Cups is in reverse. Damn. What's the Lovers? Page of Pentacles in reverse. Shit. The Emperor reverse. Eight of Swords in reverse. Gemini. The Five of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody definitely wants to, somebody's definitely going to get out of whatever the fuck they're stuck in. Okay, somebody's definitely, the Emperor reversed is also a coward. Like somebody's like a coward. They're scared, y'all. They're weak. They don't have control. Somebody's going to do whatever. They're going to stop playing victim, stop crying, and get out of their own way or something like that. Somebody definitely could come towards an individual with some sort of offer. I'm telling you, they're coming back. They're coming back with some sort of offer, maybe even an apology or something like that for not investing in you or something like that, wanting to try one more time. But I don't really know how I feel about that Page of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, shit. And then there go a King of Cups. Somebody, you could have like upwards to 2 masculine energies that want to come back towards you. Just take it as it resonates. Somebody definitely going to have to use their discernment. Okay. Somebody definitely got two. Yeah, somebody's following their heart for some type of partnership. Somebody's going to, they've chosen. They know who they want. They know they want to come out of the cold with you. Somebody's going to come in being very charming and romantic or something like that. But it's something about this individual, heavy emphasis on a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It's something about this individual, like they've learned, like with the, I can look at the Page of Pentacles reverse also as somebody who fumbled an opportunity to invest in something, and because they didn't invest in it, and now they've learned, they're coming back around with, you know, they've learned not to fumble this opportunity or not to, you know, lack investing in you. I can look at it like that also, considering everything else that's out here. Give me this, this person's judgment is really clouded right now. They're dealing with a lot of confusion right now, but I feel like this person is definitely getting out of their own way, and they're going to follow their heart and come towards you. I'm telling you, they're coming towards you. Six of Swords is here. The Six of Swords is here. Somebody, look, Five of Cups in reverse. Six of Swords in the upright. Somebody's going to make the changes that they need to make. They're going to leave this bullshit behind. They're going to come towards you. And somebody is hoping that you guys can heal after they fumbled you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, sheesh. Somebody is like really, somebody is not going to let you go. Somebody wants you for themselves. Somebody wants you for themselves. The Devil is here, big Capricorn, Pisces with the Nine of Cups. Somebody is fixated on another person. Somebody is very possessive over you, okay? The Queen of Pentacles is here. The Queen of Wands is here. The Magician, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Feminine energy could be significant. Yeah, somebody's definitely going to be taking action. Somebody is maybe was in a mental prison, having, you know, they were overthinking. They were paranoid. They were, again, very, very scared. Somebody was shitting bricks, you know, when it comes to making some sort of decision. But it's something about this energy that you're in. Somebody is, they cannot, you're calling this person in. You're calling this person in. Somebody is worried about being unstable in some sort of way, or there's something about like if this individual was having to depend on another person financially, that could be a reason why somebody was going back with a person or to a person. They're not worried about that no more. The Sun is here. Everything is good. Or when somebody got everything good, all of these things that they are like, you know, areas that they're weak in or something like that. Once they got that shit good, they're going to come back around. Leo could be very, very heavy. Okay, somebody's coming back. Somebody's coming back. Eight of Wands in reverse. The Six of Cups in reverse. You could be like, that's a thing of the past. Somebody's definitely going to come back and want to talk to you about healing. Sorry, Aquarius, Ten of Pentacles. Healing it. Healing the Ten of Pentacles. Investing in it for the long run, marriage, family, the whole thing, okay? With the Hierophant in reverse, somebody is going to go against the grain. Somebody's going to break tradition. Somebody's going to do some shit that people think, oh, you done lost your fucking mind. I didn't teach you to do that. Where you ain't see us do that, you finna get a divorce? We don't leave our spouses. I don't care how bad it is, but somebody's like, fuck that. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse, I ain't making no progress here. I'm stuck here. I'm not getting anywhere here. I don't want to keep giving, you know, to this. I want a new beginning. I want a new beginning. Okay, this is the Two of Wands. Somebody's deciding. Somebody's deciding. They are inspired. They're motivated. They're excited to go towards a new beginning. Somebody's going to go against the grain. And for some of you guys, this person will be filing for some type of divorce. They will be moving out of a home. They will be separating from some sort of belief system or something like that. Maybe even a community of people. It could be a masculine energy. It could be a masculine energy. For somebody, there's a father figure that somebody could like really look up to. They don't want to disappoint this person, or this is the individual that calls them to, you know, show up in certain ways in their adult life or something like that. There's a masculine energy that somebody needs to go talk to, or somebody's going to do some shit that completely goes against everything that this masculine energy might have taught them or something like that. A lot of people, you know, a lot of people are going to think that this person is doing the most to be with you. But look at how this person views you. Empress, High Priestess. A lot of people are going to think that this individual is doing the most. They're out of control. They're working way too hard. They're giving up way too much to be with you. But somebody knows exactly what the fuck they're supposed to do. Somebody knows exactly what the fuck they're supposed to do. Okay, the Queen of Cups is here. The Tower reverse. Somebody does not want this to end with you. They do not want whatever this is that y'all, whatever y'all were building, whatever. They don't want it. Yeah. Somebody knows that the grass ain't greener anywhere else. They know it. They want the Queen of Cups, the High Priestess, the Empress, reverse genders and roses. You need to. Yeah. Somebody wants a new beginning with you. And it's something about somebody is like blocking off somebody that they might have like was waiting to change, waiting for some type of version of a past lover to come in that's never going to come in. Somebody is focused on a new partnership with you. That's what this is. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take this person. They might not have a job right now. Three of Pentacles in reverse. They could be struggling financially or something like that. What's that? The Seven of Wands in reverse. They could, you know, not have, you know, protection when it comes to employment or something like that. Somebody don't have control over maybe their money or something like that. Like somebody also is going to stop working with somebody despite them like wanting to fight. Despite them wanting to fight. They be tussling, y'all. They be tussling. When somebody ignores an individual, they get to fighting and arguing and shit like that. And then they apologize and shit like that. But with the Four of Swords reverse, the Seven of Swords here, they go right back to arguing and fighting. There's no healing it. Somebody is dealing with an individual that brings out the worst side of them. They could be married to this person. They bring out the worst side of them. So I'm going to be honest with y'all right now. It doesn't look like this person is coming towards you. For those of y'all that would like to hear from this person that is wondering about what they got going on and why the fuck they iced you out, this individual is going through the ringer. There could be a lot of, you know, a lot of factors at play for why this person didn't come towards you in the first place, why they went MIA, like whatever. But there's definitely some type of connection here that an individual has to close out. And it's time for them to do that. And I feel like this person could be, you know, they're panicking when it comes to running out of time with you. Like I said, somebody want to know if you still care. Somebody been doing this push and pull shit with a person from their past. They've been stuck in this cycle with this person. This could be because of family trauma. This could be because of family influence, you know, not wanting to be exiled from the family. Like, damn, if you leave your husband, we not going to support you because you're supposed to stay with your husband. We not supporting you. You're supposed to make your marriage work. I don't care how miserable you are over there. Every marriage go through problems. Me and your daddy been together for 70 years. Okay, and you think I was happy every day? You know, and it's like, but that's you. Like, what the fuck? So I don't know. Somebody's definitely suffering though. They suffering in silence. They want to come towards you, but they can't. Eventually they will though. Eventually they will. And you're going to have to decide what you want to do with this person, how you want to handle this situation. That's the message that I got for y'all. I've been on here for a little minute. Do what makes you happy. Okay, do what makes you happy. And hold this person accountable. If I don't know what you're going to do. If you're going to take them back, I don't know. If you're going to give them the time of day, I don't know. Hold them accountable. Somebody here. Okay. And if this is you in this energy and you need to get your fucking ducks in a row, get your ducks in a row. Okay. Do what you need to do. And so that way you can heal and move forward with your life. Living true and being true to who you are. Like, and what makes you happy. Okay, nobody should have so much power over you that you will deprive yourself of peace and happiness in order to appease them or to be connected to them. Okay, that's for everybody. Okay, choose yourself. Because if somebody really loved you, they would not want you to be miserable. We cannot walk in our parents' chaos. We cannot walk in, you know, we have to break these generational curses. You know what I'm saying? Healthy makes me happy. You know what I'm saying? Showing that you love yourself, you value yourself, you know your worth. And the way that you do that is by not accepting anything that would have you sacrifice your self-value, your self-love, your worth, you know? So somebody is definitely breaking some sort of maybe generational curse, some sort of toxic family trauma cycle that they're caught up in, you know, like that sort of thing. Somebody could definitely have a family dynamic where, you know, their family's opinion, the family that they come from, the person that they're connected to, and their family. This could be somebody that really, you know, value those individuals' opinion of them, being connected to them. They don't want no arguing, no fighting with them. They, you know, like that sort of thing. So they'll sacrifice themselves. You know, they'll sacrifice themselves. Somebody has been caught up in this. Somebody been caught up in this. And, you know, I feel like maybe this cycle has been working because they hadn't come across you. They hadn't come across you. They hadn't encountered you, or they haven't encountered you. But again, you can definitely tell the difference. Once you encounter a true soulmate, you know, a healthy romantic connection, a healthy, you know, lover, it's hard to go back to some toxic shit and like be okay. You're going to be so uncomfortable because, yeah, maybe beforehand, when that's all you thought was out there, that's all you had experience with, cool. You was cool with, you know, with okay, this is just relationships. But now that you didn't experience something different, it's like, how can I knowingly sit here? It's eating somebody up to have to sit there with somebody that they don't want to be with. That's going to get this person moving. They're not doing anything right now, you know, but they're going to eventually do it, I guess. Okay. Yeah, divine timing is at play with this situation, you guys. Thank y'all for 279 on the likes. I really appreciate it. Divine timing is at play. Y'all just let this person go through whatever the hell they going through. You just got to pray for them. For those of y'all that might want to reconcile with this person or might want to at least hear what they got to say, somebody know they need to come in and talk to you. They know they need to come in and talk to you, especially for those that they just disappeared on your ass. They know they need to talk to you. For some of y'all, you already know what the hell is going on. You just want to hear them say it and shit. I get that, you know. So you just be mindful that the divine is working on this person and this situation, and they're going through whatever they're going through. They're learning a lesson right now on why it pays to not be disobedient. When you receive a message from a messenger that's clear as day, that leaves you speechless because this person done came through and said some shit that how the fuck could you even know that unless you are being divinely guided to tell me that, okay? When you get some shit like that, you got to take heed to it. That ain't for play. So somebody is realizing and they're learning a lesson on why it pays to not be disobedient, especially when the divine sends you a light worker to lead the path, lead the way for you, so that way you can be in alignment and do what you need to do, and you ignore it. Yeah, somebody getting their ass whooped. Somebody getting a whooping. Okay, somebody's getting a whooping. Okay, it's like, damn, I sent you an earth angel. And you completely dismiss what they said. I mean, she told you verbatim every fucking thing. Like, he told you exactly what it would look like, and you still ignored him. Like what the fuck? So yeah, somebody could definitely be embarrassed to talk to you as well. Like I said, and you could know this. You can know this. You could have a hunch, but just let them do what they need to do, y'all. And then when the time comes, you make a conscious decision for what's best for you, and you go from there. That's the message that I have for you guys. I call my energy back to me cleansed and purified, and I send yours back to you the same. Okay, thank y'all so much for spending this time with me. I hope you guys found something insightful within this message. Please remember that my readings are timeless. Energy is always changing, and everything is not for everybody. Okay, you guys. What else was I gonna say? Everything for me is in the description of this video or the link in my bio if you would like to book a personal with me. I feel like we kind of went in for a little minute, y'all. We've been on here for a little minute. Thank you to my moderators who came in and helped me moderate today. I appreciate it. And thank y'all for all of the positive comments in the comment section. Thank y'all for all the gifts. Welcome in to everybody that's new here. And again, welcome back to everybody that continues to tap in with me. Whether you know the message is for you or not, you just want to show love, you hit that like button for me. I really, really appreciate it. That's it, y'all. If you would like to use my discount codes, for those of you that want to up your spiritual protection with otter spirits and get the crystals and the gems and all of the things, use my discount code. I got 2 of them in the description of this video that will help you take a little bit off, and you're going to get some good quality products. Thank you to everybody that has been using those codes. I appreciate y'all. That's it. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.